I will start with this character first, Celis. She is from Brick Fox or Hakizune, and you can get her from these mementos, which means buy one get one free. The reason why she is still very good is because of this high 10 effects. It will recover her HP by 20% when she lands a critical hit. If her healing power is high, it will recover more than 20%, of course, and also slowly increase her critical damage after her action turn starts. And she also has clock up status plus HP regen for 5 turns, and she'll be using this skill from the start during auto. This will further increase her survival rate, and all of her skills will have higher damage if she has clock up status. Very nice. And then for this weapon, it's from her mementos, also very good because of the weapon ability. It will increase her resistance when her HP is full, and since she has Kaitai effect and HP regen, it is fairly easy to maintain, especially this version will activate before the enemies attack with critical hit and buff, which means her HP might be always full. But then, this is only for the super close range attacker, not even suitable for semi-range attacker. Yeah, so try to avoid a super long range attacker, and you should be fine. Unless you have some creators who can cover her or target provoke from another direction. So in short, just train her if you get her mementos and her weapon, and you are done. Next is Lan Hao, and she is related to the happy guy, Orion, who used to be an emo guy. And her playstyle is quite interesting, slightly similar to Blood, except without the evasion buff. It will increase her critical rate, damage, speed, single and area attack resistance, all status resistance, and move +2 for 1 turn with berserk status. And during this 1 turn, if she receives any damage from any enemy within this span of 3 AoE, she will use AoE counter attack towards enemies only, and also reduce the enemy's pierce resistance for 1 time, so that she can easily wipe out the enemies who are nearby her. And next is about her New Year limited mementos, but right now I don't have it, so I will just roughly go through about it. This visual ability is super good because she will target provoke the enemies within the area and pull them towards her, so that the enemies will only attack her, while she will be using her ration counter attack. And this Vision Clear Awards weapon ability is also very good. It will fully recover her HP when her HP is below 25% for 1 time. Means it will further increase her survival rate, and also greatly increase her maximum HP with resistance and critical damage up from the status. Yeah, so this mementos is almost a must for her. And then this accessory is from her first limited mementos. This weapon ability is also not bad. It will permanently increase her status when she attacks 5, 10, 15 times, and counter attack is also included. And for this weapon, you can get it from her event or Orion Job Plus event, boss battle I think. So the last thing you need to do is equip the correct runes, resistance, and phantom library or gears with resistance, and you are done. Next is Lima, Daisy's best friend or partner. Even though mainly she is used for support your allies, especially the pierce attacker due to her OP buff, but she also has decent damage from her skills as well as with high critical damage. And about her mementos, it is also for Daisy. She will move to any allies with knockout status at herself and their ally, plus dual cost down buff. This is really very good. And for this accessory, from her mementos, anyone who is standing beside her, both of them will have area attack resistance up, and it will also increase her speed for 1 turn from the start of the map, so that she can make her first move easily before anyone else. And with this super ability, it will further increase their resistance except for pierce attack when your allies are beside her. And with this skill, it will further increase the resistance for 2 turns. And this kind of buff cannot be removed or nullified. But this is only for manual, so beware. And with this ration, she will activate shield at your allies within her, plus this 2 buff before the enemy's attack, and without any range limit. This means lesser damage taken, in short. Then for this weapon, you can get it from her event, Coin Shop, I think. Overall, it's not bad, with 1 attack skill. So long story short, try to team her with any pierce attacker, and you are done. Lastly is Zefeiris. He is an ancient dragon, super limited unit. Means he can transform into his true dragon form for 5 turns. And if you master his 5th gate, he can use this skill 2 times. Very nice. And he also can use dragon realization, also known as dragon effect, but cannot be overwritten with any other weather effect. It will only benefit your Thunder team. Other elemental units will have negative effects. And here comes the main point. He will transform into a dragon and use weather effects at turn 1 during auto. But if you guys equip him with any gear that increase his resistance for 3 turns from the weapon ability, for some reason, he will not be using weather effect during auto until after 3 turns. Second thing is, he will be using his cover skill if there are nearby allies within him, and he will cover all magic damage for 3 turns. So if you want him to use any attacks, just turn it off, including the human form's cover skill. And next is about this super ability, Strong and Defense versus Human. Okay, and it will increase his magic defense when he receives any damage up to 3 times. And then, this skill is only depending on his magic defense status, not magic attack. And after he uses this skill, the magic defense buff will reset to 0 again. So he needs to receive any 3 attacks again for higher damage. It also applies to his dragon form last skill as well. This accessory is from his little brother, Nitohegaru Mementos. Overall status is not really for him, except for this poison attack. But for this weapon ability, it will permanently increase his all attack, healing power, and joy regen per turn, up to 10 times, when he receives any damage. This is the main reason why it is very good for him. And then with this mementos, especially Max Break, it will further increase his poison attack, and his weather effect also increase poison attack while reducing all status resistance. And this weapon ability also reduces status resistance, which means the chances of getting poison status is extremely high, other than status immune. And this accessory from his mementos will increase the poison damage rate and extra 1 turn, means countdown to doom, especially if they have paralyzed or silent status. And also with HP regen at himself. But then, this mementos is still considered optional. You can always equip him with Ultima Referral,